YouTube. What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over this doggone break room, y'all. Alright, I'm going to give it a few minutes for y'all to get on up in here. Happy Juneteenth to each and every one of y'all. I know a lot of y'all probably off today, out here enjoying this beautiful summer afternoon. Sorry I did not go live this morning, y'all, but I had an appointment. And by the time I got back, I was like, baby, I just got a few minutes to drink my coffee, okay? I just had a few minutes to drink my little coffee, and I said, I'm going to have to catch them later on this afternoon, child. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the break room. Real quick, y'all, we're going to have us a real quick chat. Hey, JG, Maja, Miss OKC, Cabbage Patch, Latoy, Miss G, up in the building. Hey, Life, how are you, sis? So, y'all, real quick, Jasmine put up a video yesterday, I think it was. And, child, remember I had said to you guys, Jasmine looked like she had gained some of that weight back because some arms got big. Well, y'all, she said in her video that she's gained like over 30-something pounds back. Now, y'all know Jasmine went on her weight loss journey right before, I think Olivia started after Jasmine, but Jasmine started first. So Jasmine's actually been on her weight loss journey longer than Olivia. And Jasmine put in a lot of work. She put in a lot of work. I mean, she was spending money on the injections. She spent money to go to the YMCA. Hey, Sunrise, she spent money to go on the YMCA. Not Rita's Water Ice. Girl, you are a mess. Girl, you sure keep us with the bougie stuff, Sunrise. Thank you so much, sis. And she was, working out, did her, her makeshift homemade gym in her garage. She did all that to now she basically said she gained 30-something, almost 40 pounds, y'all. In the weight loss world, that's a lot of weight to gain back. And she gained it back quickly. That's a lot of weight. But Jasmine admitted that, not watching what she eats and drinking all that wine. Y'all remember the live she did a couple weeks ago where somebody asked her what was them bottles in the background. And she was 3 wine bottles in the background, and she said they had been there for like a couple of months. The problems with the injections is, right, it's not permanent, but the whole purpose of the injections is to train your body and your mental to start eating right. So essentially being on the injection, it's like giving you a kickstart. Now, we do understand a lot of people have mixed emotions about the injections, the GLP-1, and look, to me, to each his own. I'm not going to shame you if you need some help to get you where you need to go, or if you got the mental to do it by yourself. Like we have, everybody has their own tolerance on how they handle things, right? So my thing is this, it's like, Jasmine, after you spent all that money, like, especially you paid to lose weight, right? You spent all those monies on those injections and was dedicated, disciplined, going to the gym. And then you just throw it all away to just gain all the way back. And y'all know, as women, we know the older you get, the harder it is to lose weight and to maintain it, to keep it off. Hey, Bon, to keep it off. It's really, really hard. So I was just like, damn, Jasmine, you did all that to gain damn near 40 pounds back, sis. But a lot of that is attributed to being lazy, too. Weight loss, when you're on them GLP-1 drugs, we know you can't just take the shot and think it's going to do. No, you got to change your eating habits. You got to exercise, and you can't just stop. Like, once you get down to your goal weight, the habits that you maintained or you learned throughout your journey, you have to keep those going. You have to keep those going. She thinks all that dressing is good as long as it's on salad. It goes to show you didn't change her life. Right. Yep, I'm on GLP-1 teriparatide. Right. And there's so many different ones out there Those shots are crazy expensive unless you have health insurance. If you have insurance through your job, then you know you're not going to spend a shit ton of money. A lot of the people that spending a lot of money are people who don't have insurance, or their insurance doesn't cover it. I don't think she had the money to really keep up with the shots either. But that's the thing. You don't have to keep up with the shots. Once you train your body, and let's be honest, as long as Jasmine was working on herself, she should have had got to the point where mentally and physically she should have already retrained how she eats and how her body works. Like, I feel like she was on that journey long enough to where she should have had already learned a different lifestyle. You said the shots are for life. If you stop it, the weight comes back as per the doctor. Well, next level, it really depends. That's not necessarily true. I know of 2 people personally that was on the GLP-1 drugs, have been off of one of my homegirls been off of about 6 months. My other one, I think she's been off it almost a year. And they have managed to keep their weight down because they're very into their weight loss, not weight loss, exercising. And like my homegirl said, she learned how to change the way she eat, because she said now she trained her body to only eat the things that she needed to eat, to where now the stuff that she used to eat that poisoned her body, she don't even have a desire, the taste for it anymore. Gina has lost weight from that too. Okay, you talking about Janine? I knew she would gain it back. Jasmine stresses a lot and causes weight gain as well. That's true, Kimmy K. I was just saying, stress and depression can cause weight gain. Now, it just depends. Because if you're a stress eater, then yeah, see, like me, when I'm under stress, I can't eat. I don't eat. See, you got some people when they're dealing with some type of depression or stressing about something, they eat. For me, I'm the total opposite. I can't eat. I just can't. Like, I have no desire to eat. But Jasmine is, okay. I didn't know she was on there. I don't watch Janine anymore. Waffle Toaster said, TMR. Jasmine need to get on the Davis Ford diet and not eat to get full. Clock that T. So, he said food noise is real, and that's what most struggle with. What's food noise? I never heard of food noise. Oh, Nikki, wow, that's right. She did call people fat bees, big backs, and now she done bigged her back. Oh, my God. You have to change your mindset. I had gastric, and we had to go to change our mindset on the highway and was making it over. It's all in your mind. You have to change your eating habits. So true, sis. You guys, I'm also on my weight loss journey, right? And I myself has started a GLP-1 drug. I'm going on my 2nd month, okay? And within 2 months, y'all, I've lost about 13 pounds in 2 months, right? And I have really changed. You know, I ain't gonna lie, in the beginning it was a little rough for me because I'm a sweets girl. I like candy. I love candy. And not just chocolate. I like the little sweet candy, you know. And I just really had to be very disciplined about eating candy like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't take it all the way out. Happy Juneteenth, Alexa. I didn't take it all the way out, right? That's my little treat for the week. And I proportion how many that I eat. Like, it's mind control, right? It's mind control. And for me, you guys, I've never been one to diet and stuff like that, but again, I'm 52. The older you get, the harder it is for you to lose weight. So I elected, after thoroughly doing a lot of research and contemplating it, I elected to take the GLP-1 drug to help me get to my desired goal weight, right? And so, and unfortunately, y'all, I'm not as active. So that's something I struggle with. And that's because y'all, for all y'all that may or may not know, y'all know my knees. I had my knees replaced, and I have a problem with my hip as well too. So it limits my mobility. However, I bought some things to help encourage, because you just can't change your diet. You have to incorporate exercise. Like, that's the only thing that's going to work. And then I did a lot of research on my protein intake versus my calorie intake, because you got to take in more protein than calorie, because that protein helps eat up that calorie, so I had to learn all that. I had no idea what protein, calorie, I didn't know what none of that meant, right? So it took a lot of investing and reading and researching. And not only that, I listened to other people's stories and their journeys. Granted, everybody's situation is going to be different, right? But I looked into other people's situations to see how they handle it, You chew gum to curb snacking? That's something good. Cabbage Patch said, what did you say, Cabbage Patch? You said, man, all she had to do was eat healthy. I used to weigh 350 pounds. I lost altogether 116 pounds in a year. Damn, girl, that's good. And this is without the shots. But the doctor warned me to do gastro bypass surgery. Oh, okay. You refuse to do the surgery? Okay. I don't know if you watch Chelsea Janae, but she lost a ton of weight. People speculated she did the shot because it was so quick, but she's starting to gain it back as well. Yeah, like I said, you guys, it's mind control. It's more so your habits, your eating habits. That's the biggest thing. Now, it's not saying that you can't eat, but you just got to eat in proportion and moderately. It's a lifestyle, you guys. It's just a lifestyle. And just like you change other things in your life and you manage to maintain those, it's just like a person that's addicted to drugs and is no longer on drugs, and they're a recovering addict, Now, once an addict is always an addict, but however, for them to get to the point where they realized they did no longer want to take drugs, they had to change their lifestyle. They had to change their mindset. They had to change a lot. And it takes work. It takes a lot of work. I'm not shaming Jasmine. What I'm saying is, sis, you spent way too much. And for Jasmine, she didn't have health insurance. She paid for them shots out her pocket. She spent way too much money to literally sit there and let herself gain all that weight back. Now, just as well as she gained it, she can lose it, but it's going to be even harder. Happy Juneteenth. Eating healthy is definitely a lifestyle. You got a cheat day, say cheese, it's on Sunday. Saturday is my cheat day. And don't get me wrong, y'all, I don't get ridiculous with it, because a lot of things that I don't even have the taste for anymore, which is kind of weird. Like, I've literally lost, like, my coffee, y'all. I don't do cream in my coffee anymore. I thought I was going to die without my cream in my coffee. But, y'all, I have acquired the taste to black coffee. Like, I acquired that taste, and I realized, as much as I like to drink coffee, that cream and I was putting in there, baby, it was killing me. So I took the cream out, and I don't even want it anymore. Yes, they do have sugar-free creamer. They do. I did try a couple. I didn't like them, so I'm just, I got to figure out how I'm going to, which one I'm going to. But I like soda. But Coca-Cola is my jam, like my Jimmy jam, okay? But I haven't had Coca-Cola I haven't had Coca-Cola in a couple of months, y'all. But what I did do, because I do like soda, I tried the Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. The Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. And I didn't buy cans of it. I bought a 2-liter. So whenever I want me a little, I just pour me a, like, not even a half a cup. I just pour me a little just to get the cheat off of me. And I promise you, y'all, I don't drink soda. I didn't drink Coca-Cola every day anyway. I don't drink soda every day, but like once a week, maybe twice a week, I go and get me like a little half a cup, drink it, boom, and I'm good. That strawberry and cream is a jam too. Thank you, sis. Yeah, well, Cabbage Patch, that's your interpretation. I feel like it works for me. I like it. I don't acquire, so I don't do a lot of sugars, right? So that's one, and I do it in moderation. I'm not drinking a whole 12 ounce every day. Like I said, that's why a lot of times, a lot of things that you got going on, you can't really tell people, because people will have difference of opinions, and people are allowed to have difference of opinion, but what don't work for you doesn't necessarily mean that shouldn't work for me, right? Period. And walking is definitely, yes, it works for you. Yeah, walking is definitely really, really good. Really, really good. Incorporate your walking. Steps, like if you got steps in your house, baby, just do your steps. Go up and down your steps, do reps on your steps. Go up your steps one time, go down one time, that's 1 rep. Go up one time, come down one time, that's 2 reps. Go up one time, come down third time, that's 3 reps. You use your stairs as reps. That's what I do. You said, I love Coca-Cola, and what I'm doing now is when I'm craving a soda, I'll pop open a can, take a good drink, and pour the rest down the drain. But sis, you know what? That's cancer. What I do, I just bought a 2-liter. Instead of buying them, I just bought me 1 2-liter. Sis said I'm 400 pounds. Baby, not ever. If I got the 400 pounds, sure. Sister, where are your minds? Oh, child, I don't know. I haven't tried Coke Zero. Bria. TMR, once you turn 50, it's hard to lose weight. We will need a little help. Sweets have always been my weakness, girl. Yes, me too, honey. Yeah, the real ones know. I got an Instagram. I just posted some pictures on there last month, child. You also cut out gluten? Okay. Bonita, we here doing the best we can. I know that's right. Well, y'all don't worry. Hey D, don't worry about it, y'all, because TMR about to get off here anyway. I just wanted to jump on real quick. I just wanted to, give you guys some encouraging words, even to Jasmine. Jasmine, sis, I hope it works out for you, but you got to learn how to do something, maintain it, and control it. Stop allowing stuff to knock you off your square, sis. In my opinion, girl, you paid way too much money. You put too much time into losing that weight to just let it come all the way back on your back like that. That's crazy work. That's just crazy work. Jasmine and them energy drinks, Starbucks, frozen dinners, salad dressing, and alcohol is her big problem. Yes. And, I looked at those energy drinks in the store one day. They say they 10 calories. I don't know. Something about them energy drinks don't sit right in my spirit. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know enough about them energy drinks. Tasha, did she say she gained that much back? Wow, yeah, she gained like 30. I think she said 34 pounds. Said she gained 34 pounds. But you can see it. You can see it in her arms. Martin from the bushes, FYI, when a creator goes live vertical, the trolls roll in because of how the live is recommended in a short stream. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. Well, how am I supposed to go live then? It's terrible for your kidneys? Yeah, I would think so. All those Her face looks bad too. I noticed it in her tummy. I noticed it in her arms. Yes, Sky, weight gain, and her oldest son is not good. Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with them energy. I work from home, working now and listening. But her Tasha say she needed her mom's. What's up, y'all? Nisha said, "Here I am. What y'all need?" Nisha said, "Here I am, sis." Thank you so much, Nisha, baby. I appreciate you. Girl, they Black Auntie said when you go live vertical. I guess there's some way you going live now, baby. I don't understand all this high tech new age stuff. You got to make sure to read the ingredients on the back too. Cut out enriched flour and certain oils. That's true too. Them enriched flours is a killer. But you know what, y'all? That's easy for me because I never really was into white bread. Like, so that's good for me. Rice and stuff like that. Like I said, it's a whole. It's a lot to going into weight loss, and it definitely takes time. It takes dedication. You can't do what other people do. You got to do what works for you. You can take advice from other people, but a lot of times you can try it. If it doesn't work, then you got to do something different. You have to do what's best for you. Cut out anything with natural flavors. Jasmine has an addiction. That's why that fridge, freezer, and pantry stay empty. Ooh. Not the pew. Yeah, Nikki. Yeah, let us know so we can come. Yeah, their energy drinks are not good. I don't care what nobody say. Those things are not good. All right, y'all. That's my time. Let me get on up off of here. I only had about 20 minutes to get on here with y'all, but everybody stay encouraged. If you got your own little silent weight loss thing going on, stay encouraged. Do what you got to do, child. Don't let nobody make you feel some type of way about the decisions you make to lose your weight. Just do what you got to do, okay? I just hate that Jasmine spent all that money to turn around to gain the weight back. Not saying she can't lose it, but, gaining weight and losing weight like that yo-yo thing, that's not good for your body either, okay? All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. Remember, sub with your love. Bye.